Happy International Moth Week. To help celebrate moths in all their glory, we are going to host a regional Bioblitz. Please help us by photographing all sorts of moths in all stages of life. We need eggs, caterpillar, pupa, and adult stages. They all count. Once you've taken your photographs of them, please log the location and add them to your iNaturalist app. Now to help you get started, I'm going to walk you through iNaturalist. If you do not have iNaturalist previously added to your smartphone or other smart photographing device, please open up your application store and add iNaturalist. Once you've done so and it has loaded onto your device, you can open up the app. Once the app is open, if you do not have an account, it will prompt you to make one. And once you've made an account, you begin adding things to your account. One of the things you can add is projects, specifically International Moth Week. If you would like to do this, you can open up your app and it will look like this page here, but minus observations, and go down here and open up more. Once you've opened up more, it will bring you to this page of more, and you will have an option to add projects or guides. Click projects. Once you click projects, it will show you projects that you've already loaded or you would like to follow. You can actually pull down the menu and it will add a search bar here, which you can begin to type in Pollinator Pathways and add yourself to all of our fabulous scientific citizen programs that are going on, but specifically you can search for Pollinator Pathways Moth Week 2020. Once you've added it, if it opens the page or you try to open the page, because the week has not begun, there's nothing there, but once the week has begun, it will show all sorts of already taken observations, the species found, who's doing the identifying, and other really great information. Now let's talk about adding moths to your observations. Going back to your original page, you will open up observations. Once you've opened observations, it will bring you to the camera. You can open photos that you've previously taken, or you can begin taking photos if you happen to have the insect that you would like to record right there in front of you. I am going to take a previously photographed insect and add that. Once I've put in the photo I want to use, I can hit next. If I would like to add a second photo, I hit the plus sign and I can add more photos to help me identify. Make sure that you put in your location currently or the location that you took the photos at, and make sure that your date and time information is correct. Once you've done those things, you can begin looking at what species you may have seen. To do that, open up What Did You See? Once again, helpful tip, please make sure you add your location first. This will help sort out any species that wouldn't live in this location and help create a more accurate What Did You See? Once you open up What Did You See, iNaturalist will begin with a computerized sorting of what seems to best fit the image that you have taken. Please be sure that the identification that you select or suggest is something that you are sure that it is. For example, I know what my caterpillar is in this picture, but had I not known, I would want to pick a higher class or order of insect over picking a very specific insect and getting that information wrong. So I would pick the big category of dagger moths. When I click the big category of dagger moths, I can hit this little information button and I can read a little bit more about dagger moths to make sure that the thing I am selecting makes sense. If I do happen to know what the species is, or I think I know, or I'm sure I can make a positive identification based on certain observable features, then I can open up the information of one of the other options and read more about that one and help myself make a positive identification. Once I've selected a good identification or a very big classification or order of the moth that I am looking at, I can hit select. That's this button up here. Sorry that I'm drawing so many circles. And once I've selected, it brings me back to my page where it has my identification. One of the other things I can do to help researchers in this regard is add some notes. If, for example, your moth is eating something, as is the case in my image, I might want to record what it is that it is eating or feeding off of, because that can be helpful. In this case, I've also found another one of these a few days previous on a tree nearby this tree. And both of those pieces of information is something that I have added into my notes. Once I've done all of this, I can click the share button down below, and that will add my moth to all projects that it pertains to. With that exciting news, I hope that you'll join us to Bioblitz the week and enjoy discovering all sorts of fun and amazing things about moths. I will have a second video coming out shortly on some great ways to look for moths in a nocturnal setting, some different types of sheet setups and things like that. Happy International Moth Week, everybody. I hope you'll help us Bioblitz. Bye!